this is part of our current work to update the user interface of the Bazaar. So this is a preview of what is to come. This doesn't work fully because I can't click on these and the install button doesn't work. But the point of it is to just kind of show the new search component as well as the filters component. And the purpose here is to really make it much easier for our users to find content they are looking for and help them, access what they need. Discover new amazing content and install, update, and all of the stuff that they need to do in an interface that is a bit easier to navigate than the current Bazaar. So as an example for our search, you'll see something like that. So you can do, for example, is from the Forge. So you get, that's our asset packs in this case. You can do is D&D Beyond. You can do give me artwork. You can do tags. You can search for all sorts of things like that. You can do give me price free, for example, or pay what you want. So you have all of the filters here. Basically, you can do the same thing from here. Search for language, English, and it's really cool. Status of the package, is it installed or not, and things of that sort. So that's really cool. You can have also tags. So this, in terms of UI, it is still very early on. So this could basically be, so let me show you here for Foundry VTT, for example, right? So you can click, okay, give me all the Foundry VTT stuff, right? And this is because we plan on having content that is not specifically Foundry VTT content, such as gift cards, D&D Beyond, obviously asset packs. Asset packs aren't D&D Beyond. Asset packs aren't Foundry VTT packages, right? They're a Forge concept. But yeah, for Foundry, it's add-on modules, game systems, worlds, and then you can look at add-ons. You can also enable the whole thing, right? And then you have your categories, which are actually, if you go to the Foundry website, let me show you here. It's these package categories, basically. So you get that same categorization from the public packages, and you can get it here. And you can select multiple, and you can see it just adds them as different tags, and it also affects the search here. So you can see category, and Foundry module type. So you can, let's see. So is it something that affects chat, chat log and messaging, as well as item sheets, right? And then you see how many packages are affected by it. What else? Right. So basically, this kind of UI where you have multiple levels is what we want to do for this tag system. So you can imagine selecting the genre of the package. So we're talking more about marketplace content in this case, Bazaar packages that can then be categorized with different tags. So you can say, oh, I want something horror and cyberpunk that is in the forest, right? The list here is currently just a placeholder, just for us to kind of test the system. And obviously, right now, it's just a combo box, right? A drop down where you can select. But the idea is to have it be really, expendable multi-layer tree. So you can select those tags. And once you select the tags there, then it will basically be able to filter them for your packages, and you'll be able to find that content. Question in chat. So the creators will be setting the tags correct. Yes. One of the things we need to first release is the ability to for the creators to do that. right? So they need to be able to get into a package and then set those tags. So that's why we're still working on that aspect. And once we do, they'll be able to tag all of their content. We also want to suggest to the league a update to the Manifest Plus specification where public content could just specify their own tags in the manifest file itself, so that free and public content can also have their own tags and being recognized here at the same time. And yeah, we're still working on that, but it's coming along nicely. And the first thing we want to do is basically we're doing this in a very modular way. You might have noticed it in the way that we've approached the recent updates. We have the Bazaar creator profile, right? So if you have not seen the profile, so let's just check Limitron, for example. So if you go to a content from Limitron, you see the presented by, and then see more from this creator, and then you can go to the creators page. You see their about, you see their modules. If they have asset packs as well, there's going to be another tab for it. You can see the links to their content, etc. So this is already here. This is available right now, and this is part of our big, Bazaar updates. So creators get their own creator page. So this is independent of our current Bazaar website, right? So this is why it was done this way. And then what we plan on doing, okay, let me close this stuff, is adding the search, just the search, and adding it to the page, right? Instead of removing it from this little section here and just moving it at the top here, so that you get this functionality of the search directly in the UI as it is right now. And then the filters, right? This section here, just replacing what we have right here. So then it would be kind of like a three different updates to kind of start putting different portions and improving the whole Bazaar progressively that way. And then a future update will be to redesign the the cards, the package cards, so you can see the content a bit differently, and then we'll be adding more and more progressively until we have the new design that we've been working on for quite a while now. That I believe will be really good and will be very popular with our users. But yeah, so this is our search, which hopefully you can basically do everything from the filters here with just the search here, and just with your keyboard. We also have presets here. Right now this is just like installed, has update, etc. But eventually it will be different kinds of presets. So you can have, I don't know, like it's relatively simple right now, like installed, free, has update, on sale, but we can have more complex presets where you can just select what you want and then it will fill out multiple different filters and things like that. So that's going to be really good, and will make it much easier for users to just select the preset they want instead of having to go and look for it in the filters here. So yeah, this is basically where we're going with the Bazaar. It's a very early sneak peek of the update that we're working on. I think it's working really great so far already. You can do things like, hey, price less than $5, and then that filters just everything less than $5, and that's cool. You can do all sorts of things like that, and yeah, I just can't wait for it to be finished. And that's, I believe, it for the things that I wanted to show.